Turk and we're just looking at all the shops and everything. We're probably gonna go to the beach tomorrow at our next stop, but I just wanted to kind of talk about how I'm feeling, because that's what I do. So when you're off the boat, you still feel like you're on the boat, rocking a little bit, and my brain is kind of overthinking that a little bit. And I think that my tummy hurting is manufactured. I don't think that I am actually feeling anything. But still feel kind of icky. So just staying out of the shops, because inside the shops is kind of stuffy. Phew. Inside the shops is kind of stuffy, and so it makes it worse. So in the fresh air, it's really nice. It's like 80 degrees and lovely, and I get to go home and it's gonna be 60 degrees and gray and gross. What are we doing?
We're having some fancy dining on the cruise ship.
Yep. So it's called Your Time Dining. So you basically just check in and then they get you a thing, and then you look at the menu and you pick whatever you want. And you don't have to pay for it because you've already paid for it because it's a cruise, right? I'm in a fancy dress. I feel very fancy. I call it my Titanic dress, and I hope that doesn't jinx stuff. They scared the shit out of me today. They did these like safety drills where I was in the room. I didn't hear the announcement that they were doing safety like drills. So when the alarm went off, I was like, my kids were in the daycare area. I was spooked. So we're gonna order some food, and then we're gonna go play some more slots. We were playing in one of those like a slot and blackjack game, and we only lost $2. So we'll see.
We are hovering between 15 and 3.
Yeah. Well, we're back in the room again. The movement of the boat was just too much for me. Every time I sat down up there, I don't know if it's because I could see the ocean or what, or it was just a combination, but I was so nauseous. I'm feeling better now that I'm sitting here. We're taking it to go. I grabbed this and bailed because I was afraid I was gonna vomit on the carpet. And I am hoping that after we eat and I settle for a minute that we're able to go back to the casino and play a little bit more. So we'll see. Eating is one of those really big like triggers for me, I think, where the act of eating and then the food settling afterwards is a very scary experience for me, which sounds very, which I hear it when I say it. That sounds very trivial, but it's like, all of my anxiety is kind of centered on my stomach. So eating is it's like being afraid of being shot, but playing with a gun anyway, I guess. So that's a bad analogy. Does he like it?
He was dancing before, so he's just standing there like,
He's gonna get pneumonia.
Go and drop food up in Nana.
So it's the last day. We're on our way back to Port Canaveral. We've been at sea all day. It's kind of crazy that we basically were going like south all like 3-4 days, and now in one day we've gone all the way back. I don't know, it's just kind of bonkers to me. It doesn't feel like we're going much faster than we were at other points. We're going 19 knots. That's what we got. I like this. I just keep the TV at this because there's like 3 channels and it's cable, so it's mostly ads. But I think the anticipation for tomorrow has really gotten to me. I wasn't feeling good like all day. I basically didn't do anything all day, but it's okay. I just relaxed and read and laid in bed. which I don't get to do at home very much, so pretty nice. I'm really ready to be home. Vacations have always kind of been really exhausting for me, and this one, especially with the boys. I'm so happy that we came and I had a great time. But it's easier with 2 little children to be at home where you have your controlled environment. You know, they have their routine, they have their play area, I have my kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom, my bed, their beds, their clothes, everything like that. So it's just like my life is a lot easier at home, whereas it's a lot more fun being out, and this was a really fun experience. I will say, like, I'm trying to think, nothing bad. I was disappointed. I was told one thing and then something else was like, I didn't get to go to the beach. The first day was this Half Moon Cay, very, very small island, but there was the water taxi and I wasn't comfortable with that. The second day, Grand Turk had some beautiful beaches, but I was told that, oh, this isn't the best beachy spot. The next day, that's the beachy spot. That's where you want to go. So we just kind of walked around at Grand Turk, and then we got to Amber Cove, and there was no beach. I mean, there was shore, it was just rocks. So that was kind of disappointing, but I did get to swim at least a little bit. I didn't work on my book at all, but I tried to at one point and it just wasn't happening. I don't know if it was the rocking of the boat or whatever, but I wasn't really able to work on my book. But I'll come at it, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna come at it with fresh eyes when I get home. So hopefully that helps. And I'm very eager. I am very nervous about tomorrow's car ride. I've kind of been psyching myself up today for some reason that I'm gonna be sick the whole way, which very unlikely. The process between getting off the boat and getting into the car is such an unknown for me. I really have no idea what to expect. So that's very nerve-wracking for me because we're checking 3 bags. So we don't have to carry 3 bags and 2 toddlers and 2 backpacks and my purse all off the boat. They said that that's the expedited process. And if it were just me and Wyatt, we would absolutely just deal with our own bags. But because I have 2 toddlers to deal with, we're gonna do that. But I don't know how it's gonna work if, and then I don't know because the car is parked. So it's just very nerve-wracking. But it was very nerve-wracking to get on the boat. We had to wait in a line, and look at that, I survived that, So breathing through it has been really helping me, kind of focusing in on the moment and stop trying not to focus so much. It's becoming easier to keep myself present in the moment and not so much focus on the what ifs and what's going to be happening. So while we were waiting in line to get on the boat, it was like okay, I'm standing in line. That's all I have to do right now, right? That's all I have to do is just stand in line. The line is moving, I'm moving. I'm not going to be here forever. This moment is not going to last forever, right? So as stressful, even if tomorrow is really stressful, and let's just say and what I try to reason with myself is, let's just say I do get sick and I'm sick. I know, baby. I'm sick the whole drive home. That will not last forever. Even as terrible as it may feel, oh my goodness. It won't last forever. So that's something I have to keep in mind. Though I am super anxious today. So I'm just trying to take it easy, not to provoke myself into a full attack, just because that's so uncomfortable. It's the most uncomfortable, terrible feeling because it's panic, it's fear, it's fearing for your life, that your brain thinks that you're going to die. And so it's producing those hormones and those sorts of things as if you're in a life-threatening situation, which is just such a disgusting feeling. And then you get the shame on top of it because you're not genuinely in a life-threatening situation, but you're feeling like it. So there's all of that. So I don't know how much I'll record tomorrow. I hope that I got plenty of footage. I got some fun vlogs, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, coming up on the channel, it's growing season or it's planting season. So we are far enough south that we can get our seeds started. So I'm gonna start getting my seeds. I got my seed order before we left for the trip. So I'm gonna get started on those. So I'm really excited. Started home. It's Sunday now. Today was one of my little boy's birthdays, so we had cake. He opened a couple presents, and it's the first day all week that I haven't had Dramamine. So I had so much energy. I got so much clean. Wyatt is not feeling super great. He's got a little bit of a stuffy nose and a cough, but no fever. So we're doing okay. But that's the trip. Now back to life as usual, but refreshed, right? I hope so.